So, where does this start? Am I cleaning all of these cars? Just that one? That's only... Okay, now I've got this one as well. There's a bike and apparently a hauler. This is what we're doing. Okay. It's been a while since I've played. What are my washers? Can I buy any? I get professional duty. Is that what I'm using? Prime Vista Pro? Looks it. Cool. Clothing? Why the hell do you have clothing to equip? Okay. Did I not have you? What do I have? What am I using? Prime Vista 3000 is apparently one I own. Prime Vista Pro. No, I do have that one equipped. Okay. I've got various extensions. I think for now we're gonna go to a short extension. I don't have any liquids, but I might as well buy some, right? Right? Like, I've got all the nozzles, I think. Is that like a soap nozzle? I'm assuming I would then... I do have cleaner. You know what? Sure. Does that just clean it as I go? Okay. I mean, that's just incredibly effective, isn't it? Is this like too loud or anything for people? I don't quite know what the volume is like. I'm just using this to get the bulk off of all of this first. It does steadily chew through the actual cleaning liquid. Like, I've gone from 2 litres thing to now about 1 litre. But that went rather well. I can do a quick once over on the bike as well. That's relatively okay. Do it again. You know, this... I should have used this tons in the past. Why did I ever use soap? This saves so much time. What an idiot I've been. What an idiot. How much is soap? Is there a reason why I was not using this? Ah, it's out of stock. Is that why? Okay. We can buy clothing. Modifications? I can make it look all wintry. Sure. I might as well. I think that is that's all of that, right? Can I how do I change what it looks like? I don't know. No, I'm gonna leave it, it's fine. From here we should be fine to go over to I'm gonna say 15-degree nozzle. Not going to be incredibly dirty, I don't think. I've done the worst of it. This one section cleaned. Trying to clean the wheel mostly. Anything else that gets cleaned is just the blades. That tyre has quite a lot that needs done on it. Done part of the tyre. And part of the suspension. Apparently clean that inner part in there as well. That part of the wheel? No, I'm cleaning the bike wheel guard that I'm cleaning currently. How'd I just get the wheel? I just want to clean the tyre is all I want. I don't know, I feel like I've cleaned all the spots I could see on it. Ah, never mind, there's a bit in there. Can I jump on top at a good angle? I mean, it's certainly an angle. I don't know if it's the best one. How did I clean the last of time? There we go. Spraying it randomly seems to have worked. You know what we need? To turn down this bloody volume. Like, listen to how loud this is when I just try and actually clean something. It's definite. I'm gonna turn that down. We want audio. Water volume. Turn both of those down a little bit. Auto reverb, I'll turn that down slightly. That's much more manageable. Yeah. I'll then see, can I find us any music? Let's see. I found one. Here we go. Let's hope there's not anything actually DMCA or royalty or anything we need to worry about on this. Just waiting for it to load up the video. Go. Make sure the video is set to like the lowest possible quality. Okay, as it now set to the lowest quality, it's just reloading. There we are. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Just got some music, we can relax, and we can power wash. Let's try and get it from a lower angle first, just make sure I get all of the more finicky pieces best I can. I feel like there's stuff inside of there that I can't quite get to easily. I'm doing the best. I feel we're getting a decent amount done on this. Try and get it from this angle. We are. I don't entirely know what bits we're trying to clean of the engine. I'm just cleaning it. Until we've gotten it, like, pretty much all done, I'm not going to be using my little dirt vision that I have. Just 'cause it's cheating, you know? It's not really cheating, but still. I'd rather not. I'd rather properly do this, just with my eyes, best that I can, before using, like, the mode that just tells me exactly where to go. Got the middle part of the wheel. Got more of that tire I just can't easily reach. Let's see if any of the bits of the tire get kind of cleaned from up here more handily. Not really. We're doing fine though. These exhaust pipes need a little bit more, and they're happy. Bike wheel is cleaned. Was that one cleaned? It was. The tires are not. I need to find a way to get into the tire bits. Does gear work as an angle? So these tires are going to be the most annoying parts. Yeah, there we go. That did work as an angle. Continue from down here. Clean the bike. It occurred to me how unsatisfying a little video at the end is going to be, because I started by just blasting that, and then I left it before it was actually completed. That bike swing arm thing in the middle, apparently, I need to get cleaned. There we go. Engine still has parts. There it is. Getting a lot of the bike. There we go, bike seats. The rear light needs cleaning. How much of this is the rear light? I feel there's not enough to it for me to have missed anything. What am I missing here? There we go. Apparently that's it. There's one part of this I've not got. There we go. A few bits in here. Oh, I spotted one piece. There. There's some pieces in here. That light. We've got... I saw something. Front fork. There we go. That one done. Saw something there. Top console's now clean. Saw something else. Just gonna zap it. Why not? Let's see what I hit. Air intake. Still at least one other bit in here. I saw it. For a split second I saw it. You know, I think there's actually a checklist here, isn't there? If we're alphabetical, bike rear wheel guard. What parts of the wheel guard? I mean that. Get like underneath. It's underneath but not clean. There we go. Bike skid plate. Anyone know what a skid plate is? Apparently this. There we go. Skid plate is cleaned. I think that's the bike done. Yeah, we're now on to the hauler. Okay, well, check back with that in a minute. We can look at that list if we ever need it. For now, just clean all of this. License plate done. Trying to do the bumper. Clean it from as low an angle as possible. Just gonna go around the edges. It's the wheel, but not the tire, I believe. You can actually climb up slightly for this, but just still keep a distance. Shinra Hauler's classical purpose vehicle has all been integral part of city life. Okay. Trying to sell me your truck, so I don't want them. Will make it look clunky and unstable with unusual three-wheel design, I assure its appearance belies its true power. Doing all of this best I can. The actual wheel apparently hasn't been cleaned. I got the tire first somehow. Just keep cleaning at a low angle. There we go. I feel you probably wouldn't want someone power washing your exhaust pipes of your car. But I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I wouldn't be certain of it. Maybe that is how you clean your car properly. The power washer. I am incredibly doubtful. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Incredibly well. I think we honestly have made really good time on cleaning all of this. It's not even been quite half an hour yet. We're about done this first section. We're almost 90% there. Almost. The actual window needs more cleaning. Where? Well, we've got it now somehow. On zap it clean. There goes the windscreen. The wiper needs a bit more cleaning, probably from the top. There we go. It is done. The bumper needs a little more, but then it's done. Bumper guard. I'm assuming this needs to clean from a higher angle. Going in. Maybe? Not quite. There we go. Clean the headlights next. Okay, make sure I'm getting angles all around it. Same with that one. Oh, I missed a bit underneath. There we go. We're getting there. There's not much left. It is satisfying actually cleaning all of this. Like, I don't know what they've done to make a game that makes cleaning satisfying, but it is. It's nice getting this all done. There's the handle. Making sure we're getting the indicators and everything as we go. The door itself is a bit of dirt. I think that's it in the back there. But that is a frame. This door had been underneath one of these hinges? Apparently yes. In which case I think we're now onto this roof bit as well as inside the bed of the truck. Okay, that's a good start. We're now clean from the lower angle. There we go, this is going well. If I make a bit of distance, I should actually clean this a bit quicker, because this isn't particularly stuck on the ground. This is just a quick clean that I can do. There we go. I think there might be little bits I can still get here and there, but for most part, yeah, that's outer wall now clean. If I stand up, I can likely clean the bed easily enough. There we go. It's now just the roof, right? I'm sure I've missed like a bit here or there. For most part, I've done a pretty solid job at cleaning all this. Now I need this back section. All up there, get as much as I can in that angle. This back section. Make a much finer one. I get like that swirly nozzle. There we go. Because a lot of this seems quite stuck on. Sure there's stuff underneath as well. There we go. Will I go for more metal spray? Probably not. I'm gonna go back to this. edge. I'm tired. I'm keeping up. I'm staying early. But nah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I'm looking forward to my day. I'm mostly getting out this made outfit to something a bit more comfy. I think we've gotten to a point where I'm not immediately spotting what I need to clean, so back into menu. Door handles. We have missed a handle. Okay, it's now telling me. Got a tire on the rear. Lovely. Rear wheel mount. Apparently missed some. Let's keep on with that. And presumably the wheel itself as well. There's the wheel. Just need the mount. Come on. Where's that last speck of dirt? Somewhere. Come on. It's Christmas. Come on, game. Give me it. Give me that last little bit of dirt. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Immediately cleaned most of it. And then returned to it later. That went well. Next we are... okay, cleaning a big battle robot of some type. Cool. Wait. Pick up equipment? What do you mean? I can look at and interact with this guy. Okay. You're just watching me as I clean you. Alright. You're mostly metal. We've been given a good amount of metal cleaner to use. I think we just start from the bottom, make our way up. I'm not needing to be fully efficient in this. I just need to make sure I get a good amount of food. So I can always go in for finer details later, we're just getting the worst of it all. With the all-purpose and metal clearing stuff. And apparently to refill, there we go. I think we've got a good amount cleaned from that. Clean some more of the inside bits. Go. Clean some of your face. There we go. Getting some bits just straight up clean. Yeah, this cleaning liquid is lovely. I should use this a lot more in that main campaign stuff. Clean these arms for the most part, at least as a cursory amount. Clean some of that tail. I think that's it. We're out of metal cleaner. I think we should be safe to go over to a little bit of multi-purpose. Just clean a little bit on, like, that top arm, maybe? If I just climb up this, because there's no way we're parkouring up this guy. We need to actually climb. Right, I've gotten briefly stuck. I fixed it though. This feels considerably less useful. I'm not like, I might just go back to something more normal. I might try a 15-degree nozzle. That's getting a lot of this off anyway. It's powerful cleaner mix. These little pincery bits are looking fairly clean all in all. I might need to change my extension to be a long one, simply because I am cleaning at a distance now. That's somewhat useful for a distance. I could even go over to extra long, couldn't I? That works. I'm cleaning from up here. Just gonna get myself a bit more comfy in my seat. I can clean up extra long halfway enough and clean all the way down to the bottom. I don't know why they're messaging me about, like, if I could stop there. Tested it with close range EM heals. Self-repair functionality. Nigh unstoppable. Yes, good thing there's not any JRPG protagonists around then. I'm sure they'd prove you wrong. Although it might not, I don't know how it went. Maybe this was like you're meant to lose fights. Who knows? Honestly, I didn't think I'd be cleaning a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff for part of the charity stream, but here I am. I finished cleaning a lens. That's good. Should probably change to a shorter extension for doing this, rather than just jumping up and down, but you need workplace safety. I'm sure this is fine, it's not like it's slippery or anything. But imagine just how slippery this would be while it was all wet and being cleaned with a bunch of soap. God, I would just die so quickly doing this. There we go. That's doing better. Just keep on cleaning. The fact it moves makes it a little more difficult to clean, I think. I couldn't say for certain. It could make it honestly easier because it does move. Some bits are like less hidden than others. It's a possibility. I have to jump onto your head, I think, sir. I hope you don't mind. I'm sure he doesn't. Part of that am I missing? Missing part of that big, like, spiky bit. Okay, that one's clean. Being a nuisance by turning your head, so I'm gonna move to somewhere else. I've really not cleaned that last bit. I don't know what part I'm missing. There's something in that top one that's annoying me, because I feel like I should have cleaned it. Okay, I take it back. The sky moving is definitely a nuisance. So if he stayed still, I could get to a lot of bits of it a lot easier. That one at the top, I think I see what I need. There we go. This bottom one I need to quickly finish. There we go. Enjoying chilling. This has been a good charity stream. Managed to raise so much money. Like £300. I'm so thankful for it. That's a huge amount. This is something I like doing. Just because it does mean a lot to me. Earlier this year, my granddad did pass away. Partly, I think, it's due to complications caused by him having Parkinson's. So no, this really does mean a lot. Everyone's like come by to show support or donated. It's lovely. Just have people around me who are willing to do this. It really does mean a lot to have it happen. Harvest like this. Okay, I'm not gonna get overly sentimental, but it's an important cause to I'm sure many other people as well, but not just me. I'm glad I can be part in helping folks. Hopefully have a better time than my granddad did with it all. You know? It's not easy watching someone who cares about his health kind of deteriorate and not be able to do anything about it. I don't think anyone would enjoy watching that. I mean, you don't want to just do everything for them. They want to have some degree of independence, like, it's just how it goes. But after a point, they just aren't able to. Like that. Personally, I don't think I could live like that. My granddad, he did an amazing job, like, doing his best to keep positive throughout it all. Like, whenever you'd go by and you'd do anything, just be smiling. Like, you might not always, like, be the best at saying stuff, just because, again, Parkinson's made it a bit difficult for him to talk and, like, all this other stuff. But, no, it really was just nice seeing him being so positive through it all, despite clearly how difficult it would have been for him. I don't know if I'd be able to do the same. I don't. So you just lose so much from basic things in your life. You're just not able to do. You know, I'm gonna get away from that. That's gonna get a bit depressing if I stay on the topic. I'm incredibly thankful to everyone who's come along to show support, who's donated, who's done anything to interact with the campaign at all. It's really means a lot to me, and it's meant to be. It's that reason that I've got this kind of chill segment at the end of the stream with Powerwash, and I like having more heart-to-heart conversations with folks. You know? I don't feel you can do that while playing a game like Megabonk or pretty much any of the other games I was playing with. this is just a chill time where I can just say genuinely thank you all so much. I'm so lucky that this is a hobby that I can do. Have everyone there for me when I do it. Again, I'm getting sentimental, I should stop that. I'm cleaning stuff. That's all I'm here for. Cleaning stuff. I think there's some people who've got me like open in the background and things. I don't think I'm talking to anyone in particular right now. If there is anyone there, like, feel free to tell me to just shut up and play the game. I will not take any offense to that call. Tail's looking like it's pretty much done. I think we're making some very good progress on this. I need to maybe get some height to clean the rest of it. So I have to climb back up here. Didn't quite get enough height, so I'll need to do that again. Kind of thought my guy'd have a better jump. I don't know why. It's Powerwash, he's not a platforming guy. This is a bit I wouldn't have otherwise been able to get to. I just not have any extension and then get into this. Kind of. It's a tricky one to get into to clean. How do I move better? There we go. This is a slightly better spot, isn't it? The part that's on to clean. There we go. Found it. So now, I believe all up to there is clean. Move on to these next areas. Let's jump up and spray it. I'll get stuff. I think there's a little bit in that field generator, apparently. There we go. The piping allegedly has some muck. Same with that one. Bolts are on separate things, or no, it's a collection of bolts. Okay, that's fine. I can clean all of them. There we go. Keep on spraying. We're making good progress. We're over 60% done almost. I'm just chilling at this point. I don't think there's much to say, is there? I'm still not entirely certain if I want to be streaming this next week coming, so I feel it's going to be an odd streaming schedule if I do. I do enjoy streaming, but I think I might take a break from it for the week. I mean, I've done this 12-hour stream. I do think I want a bit of time to recuperate. It's not 12 hours yet, it's only like 10. I've got 2 hours to go, god. It's still 2 hours. Oh, it's a while still. Okay. Can do. This is fine. I'm not actually finishing any of these parts as I go, am I? I should go back to what I was doing here, which is just clean from the tail base forward. Skid plate, this one. Underbelly as a whole, I don't know what part that is. Like that feels just be this segment. So if I just clean around here. Yeah. I mean, I've done another part. Slightly. How much of this is underbelly? Would underbelly consist of things I need to clean from slightly higher angles? I don't think so. Let's blast this segment in case I've missed anything. What part am I missing on the underbelly? I don't know. There's stuff to clean inside of there, so I'm just going to clean up there while I'm in the angle for it. Same with them there, and I might just happen to clean the underbelly while I'm at it, is the hope. That is a fan belt. Fan belt guard is already cleaned. That bit there is the leg well. Which, okay, that's a much larger piece as a whole. Let's clean the fan belt. Fan belt guard needs a little bit extra. Is there any on the outside? There is. Part of the underbelly still needs cleaned. Segment in here. I don't know. Let's start on the rear legs. I'm going to assume the underbelly I can maybe clean some of in the process, just by accident. I have to take like this off. I think it's making it so at this point. I'm sorry. I wanted to keep it on the whole stream. I don't want to have a headache as well as being tired at this end part. Only 2 hours to go. I can do this. Don't really know if there's anyone particularly watching right now. Regardless, I'm having a good enough time. I'm just chilling. There's some more to the leg gripper here. I don't know what part. I think this is a leg gripper. I think it's just this kind of furniture segment. Ah, up top there's a little bit. There we go. Get that from a better angle. go. Hinge has a little hole. Assuming there's stuff on top to clean that I've just not got an angle for. Just gotta jump up and down a little. There we go. Like, guard is clean, the suspension is not. I don't know if I've actually cleaned the top of the suspension, so I might need to do that. I'll need to do that from a different angle. I'm going to finish this one suspension, and then I'll do the others, just because I think it's a case of if I know where the dirt hides, I can get the other ones better. Extra long, we're gonna have to climb up here. Yeah, because there's some muck inside of there. There you go. This higher angle, I can get the like leg hinge at least. There you go. And get just some cleaning done from this angle best I can. Probably clean some of this gun as well. Yeah, that's going well. I'm getting to raise its arm. Does that help hugely, or it gives me an angle to get into this side? If I clean what I can from up here, I think it's gonna help. Like, substantially, eventually. About 75% done, 3/4 of the way there almost. I'm doing it. I am. Stand on the moving claw, I'm sure it's safe. Right? Okay. Moving claw would like throw me off or anything. Change this back to the long while I try and get them into that area. To move a little further. But I think we're safe still. Can I get you to lower it on? Does that give me a better angle anywhere? Not really. In which case, start cleaning this side. I'm steadily being thrown off of this little claw. I'm not happy with that. I joked about it, but I'm genuinely slowly falling. This game is not made for dynamically moving parts. Fine. I'm just trying to clean up there. That's working out. I think I'm gonna fall in a second, but I'm not yet. So it is working. I need to raise that arm. I can't say it helps much, I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to jump down onto your head, my friend. Get these bits cleaned so I don't have the best of angles on top. Clean this in the centre. Same thing there. Yeah, fairly decent cleaning now at least. Have some more apple juice. Definitely nice apple juice, if I had. I don't even know if you're allowed to not drink alcohol, or sorry, I don't know if you're allowed to drink alcohol in stream or not. I'm just drinking apple juice, so it's fine. I don't need to worry. But I don't know. That might even just be allowed. I just genuinely don't know. I didn't read that far into the rules. Keep cleaning. You're moving your head. You're being a nuisance. Stop that, friend. I'm trying to clean you. Part of this I need to actually still clean of the main head. We've got the base. I think this whole head is the scanner. So apparently antenna was a separate entity. Never mind. How much of this constitutes a scanner? When am I done cleaning? That's when I'm done cleaning. There we go. That little claw on there, I can get a little bit cleaner. Let's do what I can from up top. Got some sections here I'll need to clean from on top of the arms, I think. Let's see how else you do this. Imagine Rue fed you some good trying about his plans for future. Did he? I didn't pay attention, I'll be honest. He did. They're all through rose-coloured glasses. But what he doesn't realise is those lenses are coated with blood of our adversaries. After all, our company began as a weapons manufacturer for a reason. I'm not going to question the people employing me, I just wash stuff. That's all I'm here for. I know what parts of this I still need cleaned, but I'm assuming I'm doing a good job, right? It feels like I'm doing a pretty good job. I've got a little bit of that just in front of me that I can't quite reach while crouched. Is that a little bit bare food? It doesn't look to be its own separate entity, so I'm going to assume it is clean and now. Make sure I'm getting into all little nooks and crannies. That looks to be done. this part. Need the battle arena, right? It's just need to enshine. I'm enjoying just cleaning stuff and chilling. It is quite nice. I won't lie, I'd rather be in bed. I say this at the end of every stream, whenever I'm doing like 12-hour streams. This is, so far, doing pretty well cleaning this arm. Not really getting any dings, like I'm not cleaning it all in one go, but I've been cleaning what I can from this angle. That's what I need. See, got a ding there. Means I'm doing a grand old job. Might change this just to be the short extension, so I think I can actually reach some of the bits down there in that case. 85%. Got a lot of it in there. I can actually clean up. Here I can clean more of the arm as well. Lovely stuff. Sure, there's stuff on the other side of this I'll be able to clean as well. 6%. We're getting there. At this point, I'm gonna jump down. Go over to the long extension, should be fine. Try and finish up these arms best I can. Don't know how much of this counts as an exhaust. Just gonna clean it the best I can do. Come on. We're moments away from being done. I know you can do it. This market is complete, game. Please. Okay, we can do this to get it like a better angle maybe. There you go. Another bit done. Cleaning all along this, so there's that cannon casing. It's a fairly sizable chunk that I need to get cleaned. I don't know all of the bits that kind of count towards it, so I'm just going to clean everything. I mean, the claw I can possibly clean in here. Oh, each of those claws is an individual piece. Okay. I hadn't known that. Get a few different angles in that case. There's still one claw there needs to be cleaned. If I lower the arms slightly, I might be able to get a better angle on it. If I climb up here, I'm going to do extra long, possibly. Come on. I believe in me. I can do this. There we go. That's the casing cleaned. The cannon itself now cleaned. Not immediately seeing any parts of the arm. Then right, arm launcher needs to be cleaned. There we go. Shoulder itself needs to be cleaned, but I don't know what part that counts as. In the connector, I'm doing a good job at cleaning, very well. Shoulder plate looks to be that top bit there. I think shoulder itself is a kind of rounded part, maybe. Ah! An angle here does a lot better, I think. There's a little bit I was missing inside. Smoothing that helped like at all. Not really. You know, that bit's fine. We'll get to it later. For now, over to short. We're gonna clean this. Making sure I'm cleaning all of this kind of lower segment first. Some decent angles, just so we clean out all. Moving to make sure I'm clearing multiple bits. The suspension is cleaned. The leg guard, I would imagine there's a little bit on the inside. Imagine maybe some stuff on the top of a stripper? What do you have left? Very little. We're done. Lower hinge. You have stuff like in the top there. No? You have stuff like in the middle. Yes, you do. That's it. Okay. Do that. For stuff in the middle anyway. I'm doing my best to clean all of them. I can't entirely see what I'm trying to clean. I might be cleaning the wrong part. Slightly. If I jump, does that help? Yes, it does. In case we're now on to this upper hinge. Did I get the upper hinge on that side? I did. So I definitely remember doing the lower, but the upper, I don't know. It does seem like it's a little bit of an easier piece. There we go. We've got the ball joint. Got to make sure you clean your balls, of course. It's important. Even for a big robot. There we are. That ball's not clean. I believe it. How did I mess that up? I'll just talk about how important it is to clean as well. I can't actually get up there. I was thinking I could maybe do a small bit of parkour. That's fine. I'm sure I can get it anyway. Right. I should also clean this. There we go. Clean the rest of that soon. Never mind, ball joint is done. We're cleaning it now. I have to go over to maybe a lawn just to clean this more sufficiently. There's still a couple of the claws need to be cleaned, so just move that briefly. I'm gonna go extra long potentially, if it's up there. I don't know. I'll try. I was thinking I might try heading back to a different one immediately. I'm not convinced that's cleaning the claws all too well. It's definitely cleaning them. I don't think it's cleaning them as well as I'd hoped. Jump around slightly while cleaning them. I'm sure it helps to some degree. See? Claw wrist has been cleaned. I didn't even know that was a part. Did I get a claw wrist on this one? How's a claw wrist? I didn't clean it. I saw it briefly. So do what I did last time, just jump up and down somewhere. So I don't quite know where it is. I'm assuming it's at the base of the claw. Yeah, there you go. Got to be about done. Cleaned part of it. I was just kind of giving it a bit of an all-over clean, but apparently it's the job. So clean up here. I get a better angle to get it from above. Yes, I can. There we go. That's cleaned another 2 claws. Got any other claws to clean? I don't think so. A lot on the casing apparently to be done. We're getting there. I don't know. What part of the casing have I not cleaned? Also, can I... I swear there was something in the settings for just toggle on for the... Where is it? Toggle, right mouse button. There you go. It's much easier. I've been holding it down all this time. So much better. Should have missed some weird angle somewhere, but there we go. Trying to clean the back plates. Can't see what part needs to be cleaned. There we go. Apparently there is the shoulder still needing cleaned. Still this. I could just go on to the... The shoulder might get caught in the crossfire, which would be ideal. What part of you wants clean? I don't understand. Part of it wants to be. This is going fine though. We're about there. Any day now we'll be at 95% done. over to maybe short. So I'm gonna try and do some of these inner bits. There we go. Yeah, if I crouch, that becomes a lot easier to get into those sections. There's the guard cleaned. I wasn't entirely aiming for it. I was hoping to clean it in the process. What parts am I missing? Never mind, I'm not missing any, apparently. About 95%. Doing well. Now the ball joint is done. Again, not the part I was aiming for, but it's why I prefer the lower angles, where you accidentally clean other pieces. There we go. I think it's that leg is still needing done. Same with that leg, same with this leg. Got another bit done. I'm still hoping to get this leg gripper, but there are parts on top that I'm missing. Maybe. Yeah, there's a little bit there. That explains it. That a very quick clean from this side. Apparently I've cleaned something on the abdomen. And even though I was trying to clean that, still, but good to know. Trying to get something on the lower leg hinge. There we are. Leg suspension, I feel, hasn't ever proved too difficult. There we go. The upper hinge and the ball joint still need to be done. Ball joint is complete. Leg hinge will hopefully, yep, there we go, be done. That 97%. Tiny stool. I don't know if this is at any amount useful, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm short. I was thinking for a second there was long. I don't know why. Clearly not enough apple juice. Hey Tuna, good to see you. What's the drink? It is apple juice. It's aged apple juice, I will say. Blood orange flavour, apparently. But it is apple juice, just in case Twitch Terms of Service is happier with me calling it that. I mean, there's no kappa about it. Like, that's, yeah, apple juice. I'm not trying to be particularly hidden about it. But in case anyone comes asking questions, that's what it is. But lovely to see you. I'm glad you managed to pop in for a little bit earlier as well. honestly amazed to hit 300 pounds. Like, it's a huge amount to have raised. I'm just thankful for like having such an amazing group of people come by. And you as well. Separate to that amazing group I was on about, but you're also there today. I'm happy to be around. I'm happy to be around. I'm glad you appreciate me being in the main outfit. To not lie, it's not the warmest in my room. It's not cold, but it's not the warmest. So I'm glad people are appreciating me having a main outfit. Wait, where's a joint? Ah, okay, that's a whole, like, ball part. Got it. But no, jokes aside, I really do appreciate everyone too. And you are part of that, alright? It's amazing to be able to do something like this and raise so much money for charity. It's raising awareness about it all as well. Like, there's just so many parts to the whole raising money and doing the charity stream. All in all, it is fun. Like wishing of all those cat ears. Oh no, cat ears have been, but the headband is giving me a headache. I'll stick it back on if you want. Oh, there you go. I can get it back. I will have, hopefully, not much of a headache now. I've had it off for a little while. There you go. I've also got, I haven't put these on, but I do have like cat paw glove things there. I might as well stick them on, you know, it's end of the stream. They make it a little hard to be accurate in typing and whatnot, which I didn't entirely want to be inaccurate for like quick time events and stuff. Ah, nah, it's fine. I think it's just the headband itself is a little on the tighter side. It's a little annoying to have on. Honestly, it's not that big a deal. Like, it really isn't. If it starts being a nuisance, I'll take the not headphones, headband, that's it. I'll take that off if I need to. You know, £300, it's amazing. It really is. Like, honestly, just having so many people come by, show their support, whether they donate or just come to say hello, it's lovely. It really is. That's what makes doing the charity stream each year worth it. Like, I always look forward to it. I mean, I always look forward to it, but also kind of dread it. But no, it's good fun. It's good fun. It's lovely just being able to get everyone, like, together to raise money for a good cause. It's lovely that I've got enough people that actually care, donate to a good cause, just show up to support me while I do the stream, help people want to donate. Because just being by, like, it boosts the numbers, it means it's more likely other people are going to see me on Twitch. Like, genuinely, I'm not just being polite, it does help. It does help. I've apparently now cleaned the underbelly. Hooray. The head casing, I apparently have some pieces to clean. I'm just going to go over this. I don't know what parts entirely merit the head casing, but sure, we can clean it. An angle from like directly underneath. My socket is clean, didn't know that was part, but it's been cleaned. Like the head casing I'm missing, there's something on top maybe. Possibly. Just like clean that little turret there. I think so. There we go. So there's a little joint in the middle. Let's make sure I'm cleaning it all. A little abdomen light we need to get done. Can I actually get it from this angle? No. Can I use a tiny little stool to help? I can. That actually lets me get up top. Lovely. There you go. Yeah, because I was trying to get into the section here. That's what I want. That is a right pain to get into. What else in the leg well do I need to clean? I don't know what constitutes a leg well. Like that little bit there, which connects the flat plates to the leg ball joint. I think that counts as a leg well as well. They look pretty clean from this angle. Let's make my way over the front quickly. So I'm assuming there's the leg well here. Yeah, that needs some cleaning also. I thought I might have missed a section here. It's pretty good at keeping itself hidden, you know? 9 more hours? Just an hour and a half, not even. Hour 20. Like, it's not long. It's not long. I'm almost able to be free and go to bed. You know? I don't know if I'll get onto the second pan of apple juice, but I might. I might. We'll see how it goes. Trying to clean this, and I'm struggling to see that I need to actually target. I'm trying my best to actually figure out where I need to clean, but it isn't easy. Oh yeah, and I remember last year we were in the Discord call, but you didn't want to be heard, so yeah, no, I remember that. That was fun. This time though, I'm gonna chill on my own. I'm gonna chill on my own. That's the plan. I mean, on my own in terms of like voice-ness, I guess. Voiceless is a word, I promise. It definitely is. Part of the leg well have I not got? Okay. Atlas bits I've not got. A tiny bit in there, tiny bit in there. Try to be very no pressure. Like, I appreciate it. Like, 100% I do. But no, you got other places to be. Like, go away. You're free to leave. I'm not gonna hold you captive, just because I want some company or anything. Very much appreciate the sentiment. If you have better stuff to be getting up to, you're allowed to go into it. Alright? Okay, leg well has been cleaned. What's actually left on the list? One of the cannon barrel vents. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're wanting to be happy about me telling you to go away, sure. Which part's the vent? What am I looking for? It's a side exhaust, rear exhaust. There we go, that's a barrel vent up there apparently. Okay. Let's scroll up to the top. We have field generator hoops. Is this the field generator? What hoops are you on about? There's pipes. Oh, not hood. Hood. Okay. I misread that. That's fine. I'll leave apple juice, maybe. Or me being tired. Or both. Could easily be both. There we go. Next, head casing. Headlight 1 of 2. Headlight? That headlight. Okay. I'm so glad I know there's that list. It used to be that I didn't know that was a thing. Head casing. Ah yes, that bit from the top I was going to get. I'd imagine I need to get it from the top. Not certain. There we go. Being up here, I'll not lie, this looks completely clean. Well, the head casing's quite a sizable piece, actually. Okay. Yes, I will make sure I enjoy the apple juice. Just don't do it. I don't tend to drink often. But, I'm not particularly lightweight or anything, so I should be fine. I should be fine. Well, that little bit there is apparently something, as well as a shoulder. Okay. Shoulder connector is being done. Climb onto this, gives me a bit of an angle. The shoulder is done. Shoulder plate. A little bit like I need to clean on the inside. Yes, there was. Head casing, shoulders. Shoulders? I thought I did the other shoulder. Okay, I guess they're combined in how they're evaluated. Fair enough. Let's climb down here. I'm hoping I get a bit of luck. Not immediately. Part of the head casing seems to be like these shoulder wells you've got. What am I missing? Yes, yes there is. There's apparently sections inside of this I need to clean. I wouldn't have found this, honestly. Now, I can stand up a little. There we go. Without this, like, vision to find out what I need to clean on the head casing, I don't think I would have found this. What part am I even missing? It's like a tiny bit unclear. Considerably less Christmassy, this cleaning job, than when I did last year, but I feel like there's an ice rink, but that one you need to pay for, and I'm not paying. I'm good. I'd rather not pay to clean stuff beyond getting the game. Which, to be fair, I didn't even do. I was gifted this by Fruit, I believe. There we go. Look at me go. parts where I just floated in mid-air apparently were especially impressive. Next, 7th Heaven. I'm clearing just a very mucky bar. Okay. I'm assuming this is Final Fantasy bar, but a bar nonetheless. Well, it's not loading, I need to press continue. Okay, there we go. This is messy. Okay, is this a multi-purpose kind of thing? Got some wood. What's the other cleaner? Got wood and multi-purpose. Floor is wood. Walls look to be multi-purpose. Same with the ceiling. Just eye up what I need to clean with this before I start. Okay, it is mostly the walls. Just make a start with this. There we go. The soap is lovely. It's a shame I can't get more on these missions. So I have money, I would buy extra soap. It's simply a case of it will not allow you to. I mean, immediately, we're making some good progress in these walls. Like, yeah, there's definitely patches we need to finish off. But for the most part, this is going incredibly well. We're going to be at about 10% in a second. I think we're now needing to try and do a bit of the ceiling, but I don't think we've got enough to do at all with the soap. Just make as good of a pass on it as I can there. Okay, next, wood. We've got floor and we've got tables, mostly, right? Got doors as well, so I'll quickly go over this. Customer floor. Keep a little bit of distance, and then get as wide of a spray as I can. Get some of the tables. This is going pretty well. Immediately, this is looking a lot cleaner than it was a second. I recognise that name. Is that one of the characters? Love to punch those goons right in your dumb faces. Probably wouldn't have even needed any materia. Don't quite know what materia is. Is that like your magic? Might be. Speaking of which, you know about materia in Mako? Not at all, I'll not lie. I'm assuming that's like your magic and whatnot. Makes sense from the naming. Right. Naka's life was our planet, with every living thing on it. Okay. The ancients learnt how to crystallize it. That's what we call materia. I mean, it can't be all that good if the ancients made it and then died, you know? Like, I don't know. It makes it sound very cool and fancy, but if they died, it can't be that good, right? Alright, we're at 28% cleaned. let's make an attempt. I have to move this ladder simply so I can get to the floor at some point. I think we start, so I'm gonna say in this corner. Start with the smaller details first. Wall lantern, can you be the first completed thing? Yes, you can. Clean a picture frame. Something I feel you don't want to pressure wash, but shush, it's fine. Trying to clean behind the jukebox. It's partly done. There we go. Now clean the jukebox itself. This side. Is this jukebox all the one piece? I think it is. We can just clean this as is. We are. Clean up this. Dartboard is clean. I'm mostly going through the frame. I didn't even know the dartboard itself was separate. Frame is done. Open this neon sign. Apparently it's neon. Couldn't tell before. Go for this beam. Step on the table, just because I believe there is upper part to this that needs to be cleaned. There we go. Wall beam is clear. Try and get the column. A good angle to get all of it, I think. What that column am I missing? As far as I can tell, none. What do you mean it's not cleaned? Ah, there's not a lip there. Okay. I guess it's a metal girder. That makes more sense. Okay, so let's get a low angle on these. Cleaning the one on the skirting. Skirting itself goes quite a distance. I don't need to do all of it. Try and clean the edges of the wall first, and then we're going to clean the actual wall itself. I feel if the paint was flaking away like this, pressure washing it would just remove what is left of the paint. Right? That doesn't feel like what you'd want to do. I mean, the game's not meant to be realistic necessarily. It's meant to be just realistic enough that you can have fun cleaning things. Cleaning this whole beam on the roof. I'm just wanting to clean a section of the roof. So you can start saying that you've actually cleaned a good chunk of this. that's this little section done. Right. Not seeing anything left. In which case, onto this section of wall. Give that part a very quick once over. Higher up of one jukebox. Ah, there we go. The beam is done. Get the one against the upper wall. Best I can. Clean down this beam. Nice and chill. This is why I like doing Powerwash at the end of the streams. I'm relaxed, you know. I'm gonna have to get low to clean the skirting potentially. There we go. Now we just clean this. This wall is all we need. Can I get the welcome sign? Not quite. There we go. Windows have a lot of extra. The actual window frame is a separate part. There we go. I'll clean up another section of the roof. Just draw a line to mostly mark where I'm cleaning. And cleaning up to the... Okay, that now marked. Let's get to cleaning. Cleaning was so much quicker with that suit. I need to clean on top of those pipes? I think I do. Better thing to stand on for this. Yes. There we go. Much easier. If I can get this. There we go. I need to clean the other side at the top, I believe. Honestly, section's looking good. Just clean up the floor a little bit. We're getting there. We've only got an hour left, so we're probably not going to clean all of it. I'm gonna make a decent attempt. think that's all of it's under the ladder cleaned. In which case, this is a lovely little section. If you just look at this, it's all clean. Isn't that lovely? And the rest of that's not all too bad either. Like, it's definitely a bit mucky. It could be a lot worse. A lot of this door apparently is in different parts. I think that's the frame as well needs to be done. Welcome sign, we need to get cleaned. There we go. The wall needs to be cleaned. I don't entirely know what part constitutes the wall, but we can do it. Parts look unclean to me. I don't know. Is there stuff behind the sign? Ah, I've spotted it. The skirting beam bit has some that can be cleaned. There we go. Upper wall. That was like involving that bit at the very top there. It was. There we go. Again, clean that down there. Clean up to here. Slightly hard, but Shinra, this is paint itself, this is it paints itself. Okay, cool, I don't care, I'm just being paid to clean. I think I'm working both sides as a cleaner. Lack of energy produced is made by draining the planet's lifeblood. Okay, and if I drain too much, the planet's just dead. Is this Final Fantasy where we were all eco-terrorists? Is that one? We know that was one of them. I don't know which Final Fantasy we're cleaning in. That would add up with what we're hearing, I think. When harvesting or retrieving plant destructions, and let's do something about this avalanche. It's decided that someone is us. Yeah, eco-terrorists. Yeah, I was crazy. I do need to clean the opposite side of the pipe here. Leave it clean here. A bit of a bracket, I'm quite happy. There's definitely a bit on top that I need to get cleaned. Not ideal, but I think we might be able to climb onto this lantern here. Do it. Maybe. It's a little finicky. There we go. Now while I'm up here, I might as well clean the rest of the top of that pipe. Just 'cause it's a pain. It's a pain to do that parkour. Finish cleaning that part of the ceiling. There we go. But even more just looking nice. We will clean this table and the stools at this point. Yeah, underneath the table needs clean as well. There. This side. Now you just need to finish off the table. Okay. Lovely. Try and clean a bit more on the floor as well. Let's do this as we go. Lovely clean section. It's not looking like it'll be too bad cleaning all of this. I just want to clean up to there as my next goal. Then we're going to move on to this section and across the roof over to there. We're making good progress. I will start with these stools. Just because I'm thinking I will end up cleaning the walls slightly as I do so. The stools and the table. If there's an underneath to this table, it's going to be a bit annoying. I'm sure it'll work out. Over here. One stool, two stools. Yeah, third? No, I need to get on top of that one. Clean the table a bit, clean the stools as well. I'm going to make these slightly different angles, finish them. There's one, there's two. Table, I think I just cleaned the surface now on the top, and we should be pretty safe. Like anything more underneath to clean? Apparently so, because that's it now done. Hell yeah. Clean a wee bit more of the floor as well while I'm looking in that direction. That table's not connected. I can't believe it. My immersion is broken in my Powerwash simulator. The table isn't quite connected. Can't believe it. This is entirely acceptable. And I will stand for it, because that's the table. I'm not going to pay that close attention. Remembering right, I need to get into a weird little angle to do this. Have anything else on this wall? Skirting's fine. Wall beam, I think I'll need to do. Wall column still needs to be done. Almost missed you. Can't believe it. Imagine me missing something. I wouldn't ever do that. I might actually do this from just this angle. Not quite. Yeah, that's the entire front wall done, as well as that one. I just need to mark off another section of the roof, I think, as probably up to here nowadays, right? And then we're going to start cleaning this wall. Maybe a good angle to get behind all of this. I can. Yeah. Chunk of floor. And these barrels or boxes are quite clean, yes, apparently. Go to Stubby, because I'm going to be up close trying to clean these. That's a column cleaned. That one's cleaned. Did I get a bottom box? I did not. What am I missing? There's a bottom section in the back there, maybe? Like, climb onto this barrel, can I? I don't think that's kept. I'm not lying, I don't think that did any extra. What am I missing? Ah, fair. Barrel. Another barrel. We go on to this light next. As I clean this, I should be cleaning some of the other things as well. Clean the wall beam. Is there anything reasonable I could stand on while I clean it? Not really. It's gonna have to jump on inside. On the pipe, that'll clean the ceiling as we do. Did I get this a little bit? I did. Climb onto the barrel. It's not the best angle, is it? I'm gonna have to go too long for this. I'm gonna have to do a few jumps. You see the pipes in the distance, still a good bit of gunk on top. Go over to now a short one. So I try and get this. Clean it from this side. about clean, at least for what I can get to here. Which means onto the ceiling. We can start cleaning this giant ceiling beam. I go to long, just because it's actually higher up. And you know what? I'm gonna go to short. I'm gonna stay short. It's fine. It's not particularly out of the way. Let's try and get into the light. There we go. Getting inside of that wasn't the easiest. Ceiling beam is done. Continue working on this bit of ceiling. Is that a separate bit of ceiling to that one? It is. Lovely. We'll actually be able to do that in a second. Because this whole bit of ceiling we can actually score off if I clean it up properly. Which it's a large piece, so I don't think I need to do too thorough a job. As long as I get the more obvious parts. Jumping, I just move to a better angle, sure, right? Why am I doing that? To be fair, there's parts of this pipe I couldn't have gotten without jumping. But no, I can find better angles from down here, can I not? Yeah. Ceiling is done, we're now on to this part of the upper wall. Go. Okay, this whole front section, aside from this, is... There we go. Now it's all clean. Onto this beam next, in that case. Here we are. Next, we're going to be working on pretty much everything up to that ceiling beam, which I reckon should be eminently doable, right? Apparently I've cleaned the column. I wasn't aiming at it, I'm glad I did. Can I get underneath the machine? I can. Glad I spotted that before I went and panicked over not being able to find what I'm cleaning. On, cleaning it up. Get behind the machine to clean it. I can clean the wall behind it. I don't think that cleans the actual machine, does it? Which means there's likely, yeah, a spot on top here. Smells on there. And down there. Good stuff. Next. Well, this bit is the wall beam. Be sensible. How much of this wall beam is still the wall beam? So it looks like that bit there and this bit here are like the same component I need to clean. I mean, I should clean all the way up to there. Yeah. Fair enough. This part of upper wall is likely connected with more upper wall, meaning it will be connected to there, right? Can I actually get this whole pipe? These can't I? How much that pipe is left? None. It's clean. Never mind. Upper wall. I guess I'll focus on cleaning other pieces and just assume I'll clean the upper wall while I do. And there you go. Elevator mechanism. You tell me this conspicuous spot on the floor is an elevator? Can't believe it. Who would have guessed? I can actually clean this sign really easily, so I'm just going to do that first. There we go. Clean the patch of floor. It's really trying to tell me this isn't an obvious, like, lift. Like, I feel it should be obvious that this is a mechanism. Like, there's ropes there, in the back. I mean, it might be meant for, like, cargo, possibly, but why would that be in a customer site? You might need to get more stock in, like, during a shift. At which point you don't want any customers in here. They'd be liable to get hurt. What am I missing? That leg, I think. Go a little bit in this leg. A little bit in there. Little piece there. What else am I missing? This patch there. There we go. That was it. Here. Elevator mechanism. What parts of you count as part of the mechanism? They're not the easiest to clean when you're stuck behind the pinball machine. Apparently I missed the whole chunk in this room. There's a whole section in there I really can't get to very easily. I can clean this though. That's good. Did I like miss a solid chunk here as well then, I guess? Yeah. Lantern while I'm at it, so. Lantern is clean. It's really a tiny patch of lower wall, this, right? Or do you mean like this whole bit is also the lower wall? Yes, it is. Okay. That tiny bit of skirting is its own thing. That big bit is its own thing. What mechanism is like this? Yes, okay. Yes, I can clean a little there. Let's get a bit of an angle. Stuff up there needs clean. And is that on this side as well? I did to an extent. Yeah. There we go. Mechanism is cleaned. Make a line. That's roughly what we're cleaning in a second. I'll clean the roof probably last. I'm gonna get the floor done first. We can do a wider nozzle for this. On the table belongs to a friend of mine, Barrett. Okay, good to know. You not want to take it with him? No. Okay, he's as big and hot-headed, sorry, as a behemoth, but he's got a heart of gold. He also cares about our planet, more than anyone else I know. Plus, their sword belongs to my childhood friend, Cloud. Imagine naming your child Cloud. That's a joint soldier when we were kids. Now he's out and helping us take on the company. I've cleaned one of the stools, I think that one in the back, and that one bare now as well. Another one, and another, and another. That's all the stools. A little bit left on the table. We can do this. This is fine. I might as well get the Gatling done as well while I'm doing the table. I might accidentally clean some of the table that's like stuck under the gun. I need to clean maybe the table legs a little bit. Maybe. I'm assuming I'll just give it to me at some point. Table, there's not much of you left. What do I need to clean? Did I miss like the underneath part on like one of the sides? There we go. That done. We can start cleaning this. That is a picture has been cleaned. I'm quite happy with that. Get some of the skirting. Wall column must be about done. Slight side step, maybe. Yo. Right, hit the top of this beam easily. Not really. Let's do some jumping again. Okay, can't skip leg days with Powerwasher apparently. hopefully get the last of this upper wall. There we are. Get some of the pipe. We can do probably this ceiling beam. That'd be a reasonable next place to go. I don't know what kind of fight makes the place this messy. I don't know, is that a whole lot of explosives? Because the place looks pretty tidy, all things considered. Like jump in here with like a bunch of vacuum cleaner bags they found in a dump. Is that what they did? This table's in the way, but I cannot move it so well. The big circular bit itself, there we go, is now clean. That's fan as a whole done. So we just need to get the ceiling behind it. The ceiling's about finished for a section. I am looking forward to bed. It's gonna be lovely. It's like a bit over 20 minutes off. I'm getting there. Left of these lights, I think one left now. There you go. Ceiling beam might never quite finished apparently. There we are. Ceiling, it never quite got done. It's pretty much sorted. This lower wall has a little speck in there. There we are. 69% cleaned. Almost free. Almost free. Take a very short break. Oh, my fingers are getting sore. Okay. Not hard to clean this. I'd rather avoid there, because that's going to involve a lot of work surfaces. So I think this wall's next. It's a good clean. Get a nice tight angle against the wall. Now, is this section of the ceiling different to this section? Yes. Okay. Gonna have to keep that in mind. Just a picture with the tomato and the word tomato. It's really modern art at its finest. Who does that? It's a picture of some fruit or vegetable with the name of said fruit or vegetable just on that. He frames it. And is he trying to show he does like fresh ingredients in this bar? Maybe? I guess that's what I could understand from it, but it's a bit of a weird way to do it. Surely you want pictures on your menu, not just randomly on the wall. I think typically people associate it more with freshness if it's a picture on the menu, right? You know, I'm getting a little extra than what I was meaning to. I only wanted to do this wall for now. But at the same time, I was looking at the door, and I could clean it. So I did. That's sad. I think that's this bit done. Lantern wasn't quite. But I want to ceiling. I'm really caring about the ceiling for now. I'm not caring too much about that being... So I'm not expecting to be finished with this place. We've got another 20 minutes, but that last few percent is going to take forever. I'm doing as thorough a job as I can in the kind of customer area. Just so I don't need to revisit it later. But yeah, there's still a decent chunk probably I need to do in the rest of this. It's gonna take me forever. Part of the ceiling hasn't been cleaned. I'm guessing it's something along with the ceiling being here, maybe? Possibly. There you go. That's now cleaned. Guess we can clean the sword. Partly cleaned. You need to get it from this side now for the rest. I don't know why I need to clean the sword. This is just someone left it here while I'm power washing the building. Like that feels a little bit mean. Expecting me to clean that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Minutes left and I can get into bed. It's going to be lovely. What part did I just clean? Bar footrest. What, I mean that little tiny sliver of stuff are along the bottom? Alright, sure. I'll take a win if it's being offered. Hardly gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, as the saying says. The bar as a whole thing. Okay. Staff area floor has a small divide there, I believe. So I'm going to focus on the floor next, try and get that just finished. So most of the floor is done. It's just a small bit by the bar. that is all the stools done, meaning I just need to finish off like a few spots on the floor, and that's customer area pretty much sorted, right? Doing my best to clean it all without using the vision. I don't know if I'll be able to get away with that. What parts of the floor am I missing? I've got a spot there, I think I've got a few bits in this area I've kind of glossed over before. I'll be a little more careful now. A few little bits here, I think. Do it without using the vision. I really hope I can. I don't know if I can. There's a patch in there. There we go. What's life? I can see that up here. Maybe. Most of it. It's like tiny patches all over. Okay. Is there anything major I can see? Right? This smoothly. Some of it might lead to patches on the floor that I missed. Not any there. It'll have to be like a considerable part of the floor I've missed. Is it just under this? No. No, it's not. There's a small amounts all over that I haven't managed to get. Now, there has to be more substantial, right? Like, it's not just these tiny, tiny pieces, right? We're over 75% done. I'm gonna call that a win. I'd be happy to wrap up here with the customer area done. But we're gonna do a proper job. We've got more of this to do still. A whole bunch of these things at the back. If I crouch slightly, I can get a light along there sorted. That light's a separate thing, it's not. Okay, there we go. That is now clear. That little bracket I think I have got. I mean, there's no way a chalkboard would keep the writing if you power wash it. I mean, sure. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. got a barrel, we've got back of this radio maybe? Needs to be cleaned. I like hide in here, get an angle on the radio. Not quite. Part of the radio is dirty. Don't know. Like an underneath that I miss, maybe, on this side. There we go. Radio's cleaned. Try to get the TV. Got some little jars and stuff. Jars are cleaned. Top of the TV. Cleaned. This license plate. What's that doing up here? That's cleaned. I was gonna say go to the study, but I can just do this. Interesting. Can't believe how amazing the place looks and you're not even finished. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Eggs and chips. Lovely. Couldn't do another neon sign. And to help the final preparations for that job in Sector 1, so I got to run. I've Cloud come by, go place once over once you're done. Steve is the one who's hiring me. So I'll be honest, I didn't pay attention to that much. And the one who's hiring me is probably important. I just assumed she was associated with the bar, is all. If I climb on top of the sword, I can actually get a good angle for here. Change that to long, just for here. I think the wall beam has a little. We have to go back to short. There's not really anywhere decent to stand in the wall beam. We've got the jars at least. Keep jumping up and down, we can get the beam. Part of that hasn't been cleaned. Is that an underneathy bit? Yes. I was assuming it was going to be on top. There must be like some spots underneath I've just missed. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. Try and get the box, I guess, next. A little bit more to get on these front cabinets. Also got a little bit here. Let's do this. Cleaned something else while I was cleaning this. That's good to have. Back bar. What am I missing? Ah, that giant section. That's one. try and get this barrel as my next thing. Yeah, we can get an angle there. Bar top still has some dirt. It's like hidden underneath somewhere. Still parts, but I'm not entirely convinced I know which parts I'm looking for. There must be like a fairly sizable chunk somewhere. Shouldn't have to be going after tiny little spots. Ah, back there, I think, possibly. How do you even get that angle? I don't know how you do. Guess from here, maybe? There you go. Bar is cleaned. Oh, we're almost done the stream. Thank God. I can get sleep. Honestly, though, I've done far more of this than I thought I would. Like, I thought we'd be maybe 60% done? We're like 20% above that. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty chuffed. Clean the fridge. I'm gonna leave most of the staff area. But I'm gonna say cleaning the fridge and like up to there will be enough. It's going to involve cleaning the ceiling as well. That wall is cleaned. Assuming there's dirt on the fridge from the back side. Yep. Clean this bar here, because I might as well clean the column. There we go. Try and get them marked as complete. Any day now. That has been included. Ah, there we go. A little bit on that side as well. There we go. Probably get the whole back of the ceiling cleaned. I need to just get this little bar as well, because it's part of that main ceiling bit. It counts as part of the ceiling, that being there. It's just part of that backroom ceiling. Okay, cool. We're not cleaning the whole of that. So we're going to clean the ceiling here. We're going to call it a night. Ceiling beam. Do you have stuff on the other side? That might be what's going on. Yeah, it's got stuff on the other side. it all up. There's a tiny little bit there. Is that enough? How the ceiling beam have I not cleaned? Come on, game. Just give it to me. There's genuinely not any part of that I haven't cleaned. There we go. I think I'm happy to say we are done. I'm finished charity streaming. Oh, thank God I can go to bed. But honestly though, it's been a lovely time. I'm so glad everyone could come by, help donate, to show support. It's been a great time. It's been a great time. Yeah, as I finish that side of the wall, I'd say we did a pretty good job in here. I'd say we have. Yeah, thanks again to everyone who has shown up. It's been amazing to be able to raise so much money for charity and having all the company from everyone just supporting me during it all. I need some sleep. So that is all for now. I hope everyone has come by and enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Bye for now.